What is Turkey telling us that could lead to $425 silver? We're going to talk about that in this video. Is Turkey really all that different than the United States of America? We're going to talk Turkey, and we're going to talk why our friends in Turkey can demonstrate to us why we could easily see $425 silver. You can throw tomatoes at me. You can do whatever you like. But us basement dwellers, we know we could see absolute spectacular returns in the silver price, not unlike what we saw in the 1970s. And guys, let's do a quick review. What do you say, huh? How's everybody doing today? How are you doing today? I know. Do you feel like it's crazy talk to even think about $400 silver? But I'm telling you, politically, right now in this country, things are much worse than they were in the 1970s. Geopolitically, when we broaden our scope, broaden our horizon throughout, look at the whole world. The world is in more of a state of turmoil, of disagreement. Is that a good word? Do you think the world's in a state of disagreement like you've never seen in your life? So think back to your whole life, right? That should be easy for you to do. You've been thinking about it for your whole life. All these factors are coming together. The 70s, in the 1970s, we saw silver and gold have gains that would be like silver going from $25 to $800 today. But politically here in the United States, things are more screwed up. Geopolitically, the world is in such a state of disagreement. Financially, remember, silver and gold are monetary metals, okay? Financially, it's not just the United States of America. Sorry, I'm yelling at you. Not supposed to yell. It's not just the United States of America. It's the whole world. We have $307 trillion worth of debt in the world. There's not enough money. There's not enough manpower to ever pay all that debt off, okay? It's like the world is infested with unicorn fart dust. The United States is really bad, okay? Countries like Argentina, and who we're going to talk about later, Turkey, who's a great example as to why silver can go up 17, 16 times in value, right? These all over the world, we have more debt. We have monetary, we have political, geopolitical worldwide, and we have monetary madness like we've never seen before in the world. Oh, and by the way, did you forget we've got a war in Europe, right? Oh, we kind of forgot about that. I guess that didn't go so well, so it's kind of faded away. We got war in Europe. Does that not demonstrate to us that there's more geopolitical strife than ever before? We have war in the Middle East, okay? I don't know. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe things are much smoother now than they were in the night. Let me tell you something. In 1971, when Nixon took us off the gold standard temporarily, for the next 50 years, the United States pretty much had smooth sailing. We won the Cold War. We were the world powerhouse. We won a lot of financial wars, if you want to know the truth, right? The United States did a lot of very aggressive things with the United States dollar, including making it the pretty much only way that you could trade oil in the world. That was 50 years. 1970 plus 50 equals 2020. 2020 is when it all started to change. Have you noticed that? And under the best of circumstances, right? The best of circumstances, we got ourselves into a horrific financial situation. So you block out 2020 to 2023, where everything kind of seems to have come to a head, right? It's all boiling up. And now you look out the next 50 years, and you're going to tell me, even during that previous period when things were most things worked in the favor of the United States, we ruled the world, the price of gold, the price of silver did pretty darn well. But now as we go into the next 50 years, you're going to tell me that we don't have conditions, a confluence of factors? That's the C word, confluence, basement dwellers. that are going to lead to even crazier paper, electronic, unicorn fart dust, fiat, whatever word you want to use to describe the US dollar or the euro or the yen. We're going to see price explosions like we've never, ever seen before. Hey guys, don't forget, let's thank our sponsor, Pimbex, Pimbex. And if you're considering converting an IRA to silver and gold, call them and talk to them. They've got some great options. And just like the prices on their website provide great value, they can show you ways to get even more silver and gold for your money if you're thinking about converting an IRA. And if you want to get some silver and gold, you know what I think, right? I trust Pimbex, and they always have the best prices. Pimbex, Pimbex.com. We're going to talk about Turkey and $425 silver. Do you know what's happened in Turkey over the last 1 year? It's called financial mismanagement. They've had very high inflation. They have too much debt. And let me show you something. Darn it, I meant to color this in for you, but I didn't have a chance because I was driving the tractor around the yard. This, my friends, is a 10-year chart of the silver price in Turkey. Notice down here, 10 years ago, right now, you could get an ounce of silver in Turkey for 43 Turkish lira. That's right here, 2013. This is today. Today, if you want to buy an ounce of silver in Turkey, it's going to cost you 724 Turkish lira. Okay? Hold on here. Bear with me. So, in the last 10 years in Turkey, the price of silver has gone up 17 times. Okay? 17 times. Why? Why? Because they have too much debt. Why? Because of financial mismanagement by their politicians. Does that sound familiar to you at all?
First Mining Gold is a development company advancing two of the largest gold projects in Canada. Springpole in Ontario and Duparquet, located in Quebec, each already has 5 million ounces of gold reserves, but exploration initiatives are underway at both projects to find even more gold. First Mining is well-financed, has zero debt, and owns an interest in 4 additional Canadian gold development projects.
It was financial mismanagement. It was political corruption. It was bad moves by their central bank. It was too much debt. And what happened was the Turkish lira went down in value. And silver skyrocketed. Yes, 17 times. I mean, look at this. Is this the chart that we're going to have for silver in the United States, US dollars, over the next 10 years? I ask you, why not? Why the heck not? What's the difference? This is a critical thing for you to understand. The laws of mathematics apply equally to everyone. Right? Wherever you're joining me from right now, all right? If you take 2 fingers and you add 2 fingers, you get 4 fingers. Okay? If you're in Turkey, right? That's the case. If you're in the United States, that's the case. If you're in Argentina, that's the case. If you're in Canada, that's the case. The law of mathematics apply equally to everyone. We are trying to get to 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's going to be a big battle. We need your help. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you are subscribed, go press it again and make sure you press the little button that says turn on notifications. That way, you'll get bugged every time I put something out, and I will put out a piece of content every day for the rest of my life. If you want a new friend, I'll be your friend. I'll be here every day. And I've made a lot of great friends here in Ron's Basement. Some wonderful, wonderful, nice people like you joining me from all over the world, maybe even Turkey. Is anybody here from Turkey? If you're from Turkey, write Turkey in the comments and tell us about what life's like in Turkey. When listen to this. Darn it. Well, Unfortunately, I don't have my teleprompter, but I can tell you this from memory. In October, they reported an inflation rate of 61%. There's no difference, right? The laws of mathematics, the laws of nature, the laws of interest, the laws of debt, having too much debt. Guys, they apply to the United States just like they apply to Turkey, Argentina. Now, the big difference is, here's the big key, the big takeaway. Because the United States, up until now, has enjoyed dominance of the world financially, hegemony, I don't know, I can't say it. We've been the bully, the financial bully of the world. Some people would say, I'm not saying that, I'm going to get in trouble, but we've been very aggressive with our financial actions around the world. The dollar dominated, so it's allowed us to delay, right? To delay the pain. We've just delayed the inevitable, okay? It's like we had a rich uncle who fed us money, right? Like if you got into financial trouble and you had a rich uncle who feeds you money, we are going to be subjected to the exact same laws that they are. We are going to see, my opinion, don't make any big financial moves based on this, but we are going to see significantly higher and higher precious metals prices over the next decade. I plan on being here with you every single day.